Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I would like to dedicate to a brand new release from Tom Ford, and we are going to be talking about Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. And if you're a big fan of Tom Ford, then please keep on watching. Before I'm going to proceed, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my channel, to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the future uploads, and join me on my Instagram. I would love to have you. Before I'm going to move on to the actual makeup, there is a small disclaimer. I have extremely dry, sensitive skin, and the foundation we're going to be talking is matte, and normally matte and dry are not to be mixed together, but we are going to try. So going back to the makeup, as always, I am featuring the packaging. I think that Tom Ford's packaging is just so regal. It's just gorgeous. Typical embossed golden brown, perfect shades and all that jazz. And let's look at the actual packaging of the foundation. So this is what it looks like. It's a plastic for frosted glass appearance. There is this little bobby thing that's popping out in and out. You do get 1 fluid ounces of product or 30 milliliters, which is standard for foundations. It is 24 months shelf life, which is good. It is made in Belgium, and I have mine in a shade 1.3. It retails for $88 plus tax, and I don't remember what the variety was, how many shades it came with, but I'm gonna display that in the corner. This is going to be a full day wear test of this foundation, and we are going to see at the end of the day how it performs and whether it is a keeper. And yeah, so now that the informational part is out of the way, let's just begin applying the makeup. I'm well and truly ready for my makeup application. I took a liberty and did apply my makeup base behind the scenes, so you don't have to watch this, but this is my one and only that I test drive all of my brand new foundations with, and normally 99.9% this is the one that helps me keep all of the foundations that are not particularly designed for dry skin. Ladies, I am dry skin, and if you didn't know that, that means you are new on my channel. Welcome. I would love to have you. Please don't forget to subscribe. A shameless plug. Anyway, this is not sponsored. This is something that I have. In fact, none of it is sponsored. I am too small to be sponsored for anything. Anyway, so this is the typical packaging of Tom Ford. Gorgeous embossed and all that jazz, and this is the actual foundation. Beautiful, feels light and glorious. I've already explained a little bit of a specification regarding this foundation, so let's just move on to actual applying the foundation. I am going to be using 2 methods of application. One is going to be my artiste brush, and I'm going to use my beauty blender. Face is ready. I think I'm ready for the application, so let's just see. Once again, the shade 1.3, I did use as a guideline my previous Shade and Illuminate foundation. Oof, this one is quite liquidy, so I just got two and a bit pumps. Let's just see if this is going to actually work. On this side we're going to have my artiste brush, so let's just see. So I did avoid it on purpose, my under eye area, because it's super dry. I need to hydrate it a little more, but this is the results of me applying with my artiste brush, and I would say that gave me good medium coverage. I wouldn't say that is light. I mean, yeah, looks good so far. Once again, my under eye zone is not touched. Speaking of under eye zone, I'm going to get a little bit of a Hydro Boost cream from Chanel. Well, it's a gel rather. Going back to the foundation, I think so far so good. I don't see anything to complain about. Let's see how it will react when I apply it with my sponge. Let's just do, it is very liquidy, very runny. Let's do 2 pumps. I know people mention lavender scent. I don't know, my nose is clearly broken. I can't scent anything like zit. So this is the beauty blender. And voila, this is the result of me applying my new foundation with the Beauty Blender. And I must say that coverage is genuinely medium, at least on my skin. I wouldn't call it light for sure. And it feels good. It was easy to apply on my face. I don't feel like this is drying just yet. It is definitely buildable. I have to attribute the little glow that it gives me. I don't know if you can see here from the lights. It is not a highlighter. It is my Embryolisse that is hydrating my skin, and that allows me to wear matte foundations, which probably wouldn't be a possibility in the past before I bought this one. I'm going to disappear for a moment and finish my eye makeup and apply my concealer and all that good stuff, and then we're going to be performing the tissue test to see whether the foundation married my skin and how well it will perform whilst I am applying the rest of the makeup on. So I'll see you in a minute. There's one thing I completely forgot to do, is to show you the time. It is currently 2:23 on Sunday. This is Sunday. And it is very hot and humid day where I am. We're going to have a barbecue again. So yeah, so that's the time of us counting down when it comes to the testing of this foundation. I just finished my eye makeup and it is time for us to perform the tissue test. I am getting a clean tissue and I'm gonna press it on my face, release. And it did not stick to my face and the tissue is clean. So far everything looks and feels good, no changes there. It is well and truly dry on my face, and I am going to be applying my contour and we're going to apply the blush and see how it goes. So as a contour today I'm going to be using the Inglot 505. This is my favorite, one of my favorite sculpting powders. So let's just add a little on the side here. Contouring was easy, no changes there. I'm going to grab my Christian Dior Smell Me Good bronzer and apply it. Once again, application of the bronzer is the same experience as when I did my contour palette, so there are no changes there. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll come back to you in a second. So this is the final look for today. It is currently I did apply my foundation a lot earlier than that. So far it feels very comfortable. It is not drying in particular, but I do feel that the foundation got into my skin and it's not moving. I was successful applying all of my makeup on. So far I have nothing bad to say about this foundation. It looks fantastic. I like the feel of it. It is very light. I like that you can build it up to whatever the desired coverage. I feel that my one-off 2 pumps of this runny liquid is more than enough on each side. So happy days. So yeah, I'm going to disappear. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna try to do as many check-ins as I possibly can throughout the day, but so far so good. So yeah, fingers crossed. Once again, there's no powder or anything of that sort because this foundation is matte. Let me turn it. It's a better light. And I'm back for the final thoughts regarding this foundation. It is extremely late. I did apply my lipstick on so I don't look total mess. It is 11:20 at night. The weather condition has been extreme. It was super hot and humid today. We had a barbecue. I sat outside for solid 3.5 hours plus, just enjoying the family, doing our thing. So the foundation went through very serious testing, and this is what I'm left with. The common areas like my cheeks, my child is coming, give me kisses and hugs, so that's normal. When it comes to chin, when you eat barbecue, things are flying, at least here with me, so that was wiped away by me just cleaning myself up. But overall, I think I like this foundation. This is the first initial thought. At first, when I was sharing this with Carolin, my friend that I would strongly recommend for you to go visit. She's really, truly wonderful human being. I was telling her, oh, Carolin, I'm not sure about this foundation. It's just at first it looks so good and perfect. And I was just checking myself in the mirror, and I was using the, mirror, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's just, there are things that need to be worked on. And then I realized that this mirror enlarges everything. So then I realized that I've made a mistake. So bottom line is, I like this foundation. I think considering the circumstances that it went through, it was super hot, super humid. My eye makeup will vouch for me that this was just not an easy evening. So overall, I'm happy. It is matte. It is medium coverage. Is it hydrating? Debatable, but because I have my Embryolisse, I think this is the key point that will help me keep this foundation. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a keeper, but you have to make sure that you are moisturizing and prepping your face if you're a dry skin lady. Otherwise you probably will have a different experience. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna keep this foundation. I'm not gonna say that I'm recommending it, because not all of us have that special friend that will help you combat and make anything work. And the reason why I say that, this is my foundation tray. All hours from YSL, normally it's a no-go for the dry skin ladies, and I absolutely love it, and this would help me make it work. And with this foundation, I see it's just somewhat borderline, this is more coverage, the same. So I'm happy with this foundation. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm going to do my next video with this foundation. For now, this is my final thoughts. It's a keeper, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. But for now, it's bye-bye.